The Simple Path to God, discovering the way back to authentic faith. Father Spiridon Bailey is a priest of the Diocese of Great Britain and Western Europe of the Russian Orthodox Church outside of Russia, serving in England and Ireland. On this video podcast, he applies the teaching of the Church Fathers to modern life with reference to the Sunday Gospels. Here now is Father Spiridon.
Christ comes to our world as a new man, a new kind of being. A new man that is not just in contrast with, but is in conflict with the old man that we have turned ourselves into. That we have, through our sin, through our selfishness, through our love of the things of the world, fallen away, become the old man. And when we say the world, of course, even again, we must repeat that the world is the world of philosophy, men's philosophy, the world that the men have created, idolatrous ideas. Not the world that God has created, even in its fallen state, the trees and the fields. This is not what we mean by the world. Christ comes to us to demand, insist that we repent. We turn away from the old man. Within each of us, this battle rages between the old and the new man, the man of selfishness, the man who clings to this mortal life, and the new man who is called to live with Christ for eternity. And Christ doesn't just come with new precepts. He comes with medicine to heal the wounds of the old man that we must put to death so that the new man may live. Medicines for our recovery, to be like Christ. St. Gregory the Great reminds us that we don't just struggle with the inner sinful man we've become, but with the demons who possess nothing in this world. And when he says possess, he means love. They love nothing of this world. We too are not to love the things, the ideas, the philosophies of men. We are to turn aside. We are to repent. We are to become the new man who loves, the new man who forgives. If we wish to be reconciled with God, we must first be reconciled with our neighbor, with those we resent, those we hate, those we find it hardest to forgive. We must be reconciled with each other. We must forgive each other. We must be the first to make the step to seek reconciliation. It requires humility, but it also requires trust in God. When St. Peter said to Christ, "How many times should I forgive? 7 times?" Christ says to him, not 7, 70 times 7. In other words, keep on forgiving without end. If Christ calls us to forgive in this way, how much can we be assured that God too will forgive this way? God's forgiveness is without limit. Every time we fall, every time the old man overcomes the new man, every time we lose the struggle and fall into sin, do not be disheartened, do not become despondent. Get back up. Begin again. Start again. Rush to confession. Believing, trusting, knowing that God will accept us and forgive us.
The Simple Path to God, discovering the way back to authentic faith. Father Spiridon Bailey is the author of several books, including Orthodoxy and the Kingdom of Satan and Journey to Mount Athos. You can email Father Spiridon at simplepath@ancientfaith.com. That's simplepath@ancientfaith.com. This has been a listener-supported presentation of Ancient Faith Radio.